We are returned once more to grace this adventure with our legendary heroes. And Loholt has returned.
I am back.
Well, sort of.
Well, not yet.
We are about to bring him in. Where we left off, I believe, Keith, you as Merrick's had a plan. You were flying out to go and whisper sweet nothings into Loholt's ear.
Yeah, I was actually going to do it as Keith. But I guess you're right, Merrick's would make more sense. So
yeah, and I'm in the middle of mayhem.
Sorry, you had your glasses on. It was the Superman effect.
I know,
like, Keith,
exactly.
that's Keith Baker. And then when you take him up, where did he go? Merrick's here.
Good to see you.
So yes, indeed, we had snuck out invisibly because good things come in invisible packages. And
nobody watching.
He ate a fortune cookie right before we started recording. He's still eating the fortune cookie, so if it crunches, sorry. But
that's my wife's nickname for me, by the way.
Fortune cookie or invisible package? Yeah, you are.
I thought it was crunch.
All right.
This isn't the end of the day. This is the beginning of the day.
But I had snuck out with Victor and Phil to get them out to meet up with your silver swords and then lead you back in to where we're all camped out, or the group is holed up in the Eltharian stronghold.
Right.
So, little invisible whisper. All right, kid, let's go.
I see. Oh, so you're really the invisible package.
Yes.
Yeah, I am.
Wow, that fortune is really on point.
Yeah.
So after my mayhem with the gang, they have been instructed to continue with the mayhem of what they're doing, to continue with distractions.
Yeah, they're not going to stop the distraction. They're going to keep
going. But they've been haggard up a little bit, as per our usual thing. But I only took a total of 22 damage, which was crazy.
Yeah. You got to take care. We got Victor and we got Phil. They're both. Phil is injured. Victor, you could sneeze on him and he'd break in half.
So these two figures,
they're invisible.
Okay, so I'm just hearing this.
Yes.
I'm just standing there in the midst of the bloodshed and whatever else.
We can get them to appear, but we need. I'd like them to go with your friends and keep them safe.
I see. All right.
And Phil's pretty beat up.
Also, by the way, Phil's a woman.
Oh.
Who saw that coming?
Well, I can't see anything right now, Merrick.
I know, but still.
I am standing here.
There was no kissing.
Not invisible.
Yet.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, well, let's keep going. Yeah, keep moving.
And you are invisible, and a pleasure to meet you, Phil.
Hello.
Oh. And who is Victor?
No, Victor is a very brilliant scientist.
Sounds like Adam.
Matter of fact.
But also Eltharian.
Oh.
But
he's a brilliant war criminal.
Oh.
Yes.
wants to get out.
But like Merrick.
Yeah, wants to get out, do some good.
What did you
However,
give him a chance.
He's a bit circumlocucious. The way that he chooses how to phrase the messages that he's attempting to convey to.
That's very good. That's very good, Victor. Okay, so
Who's
can we
that?
keep moving? Yep. So yeah. Just chop. Fate of the world.
So in
66
the
in there.
distance, I see people that mean a lot to me, and I just bid them. They
Yeah, I was going to say, they're just going.
We can 66.
And then I'll turn and say, and how do you propose we get back in? You must have a route.
Yeah, follow me. Oh, I'm invisible. Here, tie a rope or something.
Just see a Loholt walking with this rope that goes to nothing. It's like, what is the point? Right.
He's tied a rope to his something and is leading.
Here, actually, you should probably, what the heck? I will actually drop another invisibility just to make us both invisible,
weird.
just for the simplicity of it.
We are.
Here.
We need to sleep.
Yeah, we are. I'm pretty rough here. All right. So basically, now that we are both invisible, I'll just sneak you back the route. We can't just be very, very quiet.
We'll try.
Be very quiet. Eltharians, they can't hear very well. It's something I've noticed. I don't know if you've seen that with Adira. No?
Oh no, that's Eke can give.
Eke can't do the
Short
Loholt is not high enough in chronomancy to be able to give a short rest in a minute.
All right.
Where's Eke when we need him?
Where is Eke? Can you just bring Eke in?
Okay, so the portal opens up. The little white-tailed fox comes in. I will give you one short rest.
Can you wait until you're in the room with all of us?
We get a short rest.
Yeah.
No, Iki can give you a short rest.
All right. So we sneak back through. There's a crazy giant door, but we figured out how these doors open. See,
you were led
actually
through.
Very interesting.
You were led through a section of the stronghold that Merrick's takes you through, where the normal aesthetic of the brick and mortar stone and the knights milling about gets quieter and muffled, and you are in a area where there are no torches or lanterns. Instead, there are little glass panes with green light filtering through, illuminating the hallways. Doors which have like little green strands of metal running to them.
I've been in a place like this before.
So, and
It's much similar to the Emperor's domain.
Merrick's is definitely going to be doing like a running, invisible, but very quiet commentary about it. It was really interesting because what they've done here is they're taking this ionescent energy that is produced by the Rennick and actually sort of transforming it into a sort of energy that can be used for a
Lowell is
wide
just looking
variety
for it
of
'cause he's seen
purposes.
this before,
It's
so-
very interesting, and sort of, yeah.
Brilliant.
It's a sleep spell.
Lowell collapses. No.
We're heading for an elevator.
All right.
I see.
So, and so at some point,
I'm going to follow
you
his
guys
voice.
are
'cause
camped
That's really
out.
the only way I can find
Yeah,
him.
you follow the droning voice of Merrick's.
No, he finds it fascinating. He likes when Merrick's is excited about technology. And
But
How long does it take for this retrieval process? Long enough for us to take a short rest?
Maybe
Go the
half
long
of
way.
that.
Go the long way.
If that. I mean, yeah, you could also take the long way.
I
well,
mean,
in
Actually, short
theory,
rest, what
by the
do
time we
anything
get
for
back,
me
if
at all.
you really want it, no, that's just it's up to you. He's not
I mean,
giving you a
honestly, I
short
don't know
rest.
if it's really going to do all that much.
Yeah.
anyway.
Did you guys take any damage or anything?
Short,
Yeah,
short
I
doesn't
need
do
the spell
anything for
slots
me.
back.
For you, it will.
And-
Well, that's
and-
Can you get those on a short?
Arcane.
Uh,
Yeah, he's got.
arcane recovery.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, okay. Well, you guys can take a short. We'll take the long way. Let me show you. This is this place that we trashed, but then we
Here's
sealed
the
door.
cartage.
Oh man, we could.
That's for Mel
I can
stabbed the
short
guy
rest too. I'm a
4
bit spent
Oh,
for the last
well,
fight,
then
but-
never mind. We'll rush real fast and then hopefully get part of this short rest.
So, okay. So, what happens? Do we get?
So you arrive at a large double door of the similar fashion to the others, but a little more intricate, a little more designed. And the rest of your companions are waiting on the inside, kind of leaning and sitting. And
So they just see the door open,
yeah.
Hey, it's us.
and then I come out. You hear?
I have eyeballs.
You just hear this.
no, you don't.
Never
You're
mind.
invisible.
Lowhold is not invisible.
Oh, he is.
He's
I used the
invisible.
spell
You just
slot.
hear-
Yes, he is,
You can just hear me.
You hear the
I
clanging
figured-
metal.
Yeah, I figured that,
Lowholt,
you know,
he's
Lowholt, everybody's favorite pal Lowholt wandering through the halls would
Yeah,
not
that probably would
really,
not have
work.
So I'll come in. We'll shut the door. You made it. I'll come out of invisibility.
Yeah, okay, we can drop that.
You made it.
It was fun
Yeah.
while it lasted.
So you see his blade's a little bit. He's just cleaning it. It's been a little bit of a brawl. He's a little scuffed up a bit. How do you look?
I look the same, a little splashed in a little bit more blood. And I've got one
Debonair
of these
and handsome
sashes
as
wrapped
Oh,
around
yes.
my head.
Oh,
Oops.
do you
yeah,
want my
that's
hat?
right.
Where's that sash?
It's hanging up
It's over there.
Oh, do you want to grab right above the map over there? There's a sash. You want to grab it?
I mean, he
if you want to
doesn't,
wear it.
he
You
doesn't
can.
necessarily
noticed
have
it
one. He has like all of
Yeah, but
them.
we actually have an Eltharian sash.
Yeah, yeah, I know,
If you
yeah.
want to like,
He put
just
one around
at
his
least,
neck.
at least hang it around you or something.
Yeah.
And he put a bunch on his belt.
Thank you
That's
very
right.
much.
And I tied the rest around my waist. So
And
yeah.
it's Fahrenheit, so it's 451. It's perfect.
Oh yeah.
Look, you killed an even better guy.
Yeah, so you can wear it if you like.
Well, yes, we'll throw that on.
So I look at Melf. He's got sashes all
Got
over. him.
sashes all over from the kills that I took.
War.
Trophies, yeah.
Well
I
done.
maintain people who take trophies don't build bombs.
So there's probably Eltharians all over the place.
Not here.
Oh, not
This
here.
place is actually super abandoned almost. It looks like an abandoned part of the stronghold, like no traffic. Dust is still kind of layering on the floor. But there is power. There are lights. And obviously the doors are opening and such.
And we have one door open that will go down.
Yeah, you're in like a 5x5 little box. And there is a two little kind of
I heard that.
switches.
I can only imagine
right
what the
into
audience thinks.
microphone, I'm sure.
Serious scene. Okay.
Sorry.
So see, we're in the box and you need to press this button to make things happen.
But we need a short rest first, so don't press the button. jam the door open.
What if we went into the box?
Really not short rest.
I will.
Push
Five
the-
people
push
having
the
a short
little
rest.
red button that's in there. That's like the stop button, and then nobody can.
But are we going to have
some of those red buttons have alarms on them?
What do we hear out in the battlefield? Still, is there?
You don't hear anything. It's
We're deep
completely
now.
muffled. The only thing you can hear is a slight hum and crackle, very faint, just kind of all around.
So I'm going to go to the door that we just came in.
people have a short rest in a 5x5 square?
It's squishy.
We're all friends.
I guess. That's going to be very cozy.
If you need to rest,
I mean, I'm in.
you guys can rest. I'll go ahead and stand guard down at the end of the hallway and wait for people. I don't really need a rest.
I like it.
But before that, so when he goes to the door, I want to listen out the hallway. See if I can break the sound barrier and what's going on. Like, do we hear anything? Like, I don't, because there is a lot of Eltherians.
There
and
is.
We distracted
you're
a lot
in
of
a
them.
very far, remote portion of the stronghold where there doesn't appear to be any activity.
So they're likely hunting down my friends pretty heavily.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we sent a bunch of them outside to look for you.
And it also doesn't appear that this particular part of the stronghold is patrolled regularly or even visited that often.
He said there was a lot of dust.
So, hey, let's nap.
Yeah, take a nap. I'll pull guard.
Yeah.
How long of a nap can we take?
1 hour.
At least an hour. I think doing a full night would be pushing it in
Yeah.
an enemy stronghold.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Like I
Time to
say,
spend some
sadly,
hit
I don't think
dice.
That does anything for me.
One short rest.
One short. I will do the Song of Rest, so you can add a d6 to your short rest.
Oh, right, because some
At the
people
end
have
of it?
taken damage.
Yes, if you've taken any damage. I've taken approximately 22 damage.
That's before the thing. I thought you'd taken 3 times that.
Question is, do I want to spend another?
And you were brought back to life, from what I
I
understand.
guess I can, but I can use my hit dice for
Okay.
other stuff, but I don't think I'm actually going to do it.
I'm using 3 hit dice.
So I will take one.
I'm full. And guess what? I get suspend back.
Of course.
Oh, nice.
How long does the inspiration low hold?
10 minutes.
Oh, so it's gone.
That'll be gone after the short rest, yes.
Yes.
But he could give you more.
Because now he's got more. 'cause
I'm
he
down to
got-
1,
okay.
so
What
it'll be
level
useful.
bard are you?
3.
Oh, okay.
I don't get it back yet.
You're down to one and what?
Bardic Inspiration. I'll make it count. See if we can do some turn shenanigans. All right.
The racer doesn't want to. Oh,
So, while we're having the 10-minute short rest, we'll notice Adira. Say, I know that the information back in that cavern weighs heavy on you, but don't let it. We can talk this out when this mission is complete and when our friends have gone home safely.
I appreciate that. Right now, my focus is on 66. And I think once that's taken care of, perhaps I can make some steps towards peace within myself. He is a big part of this.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said 66. No?
Great
Because
minds think alike.
we don't eavesdrop at all.
I mean, you're in a little 5x5
Yeah.
elevator.
True.
It's basically
How did you even
impossible.
get those out of your pocket with all of us shoved in this
Yeah, we're
one?
actually all just face to face. Be like, how you doing? Not bad. How you doing?
Is that scene in Ghostbusters where they switch on and they just shuffle over to the side?
I know that the smell, my smell is weighing heavily on you. I know I haven't had time to do some prestidigitation. But yeah, I'm just saying it's all going to be okay.
Yeah, that's
We're
all.
gonna
Oh,
get
miss,
through
so that's
this.
one red.
We'll talk about it after we're on a different world.
Yeah.
You don't have some sort of. Is it Eberonian? What is it? When you
Yeah.
describe something, an Eberonian
Sure.
type of mechanical deodorizing device. for your
Oh
body?
yeah, actually no, I totally do. I can just prestidigitation that right there.
Oh,
I
there
just
you go.
didn't bother because it was just a lack of respect, really.
Oh,
He just takes out a large cylinder and presses some
Yeah.
button on the top, and
Yeah,
then this fog begins to fill up the place. Right? What does it smell like? Smell like Old Spice or
Yeah,
Root or something
exactly.
like
Well,
that?
axe, come on.
Oh yeah.
That's the lack of respect when you spray that in a 5x5.
That's what we're doing.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Suddenly everyone's teenagers again.
I mean, I was just trying this. I was calling
Hey.
it battle axe.
Hey.
This is dark
Hey,
temptation.
there was no act.
Teenager.
but
We rubbed cavemen under our, and we liked it.
I was thinking we could call this worm hewer. What do you think? Yeah.
What part of the worm are you chewing?
Oh, you'd like to know.
UGH or an EW?
All right. Back to the drawing board on that. Anyhow, carry on with your rest and your important, very deep conversation. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Because we do
The
quality
only problem with
roleplay.
the only problem with worm hewer is if it's just like one word, it might be confused like worm ewer, like worms in it, like.
I still liked Hugh. I thought you
thought
had
that was
a thing
good,
there.
yeah.
Yep.
I think that
You got good instincts. That's
Alright.
what I'm saying.
We found the new symbol. The banner keeps falling off. We have to drink every time it falls.
I'll do the symbol. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what happens in the hour.
That's it.
Yeah,
Good
that's
breath.
right.
We are now in the Empire Strikes
Fart
Back of the
jokes
story,
and-
where we're all just making lewd comments to each other in character. That's
I mean,
what
in a
you're
small
stuck
confined space.
in a 5-foot elevator for an hour.
We're
I think
supposed to
it's going to be
sleeping,
hard
but,
not
you
to.
know.
Sorry, I have to do this one because so we're all just like clenched up, right? Melf's out there. All Melf hears is, Elminster! Sorry. After 1,200 years, the organs don't work like they used to.
Oh, wait, sorry, that's Nat crawling around back there. Pay no mind.
I
Pay
do
no
have to
attention.
ask, does Embrourie have celery?
Celery.
Because now would be a good time. No.
Oh, God.
All right. How's that hour?
Yeah, short rest
I mean, we
completed.
can
yay,
fill
sure.
the hour.
Yeah, if you want us to fill an extra hour, it's non-stop.
The bonus episode will be an hour of us being in an elevator. Just
It would
in
probably
real
would be
time.
the highest viewed one of all.
We can totally
We'll go
do
film on
that
location.
later.
On location, we're all just in like this wooden box. I got the
Elevator
guys in the back.
stuffing.
All right.
Yeah, the hour passes, and as this place is essentially not patrolled or examined in any way, there doesn't appear to be any disturbance. You can't tell what's happening outside because, again, you're so far and muffled from everything else. Although I would say for Melf that though you are Melf of the Green Arrow, you're starting to get pretty sick of the color green, just everything being green now.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is the sickly green. This is not
Yeah,
the
yeah, exactly.
natural emerald green of the forest.
They're stealing your vibe, too. I mean, your brand. It's like impinging on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I shall
Arcane
wipe them from
recovery.
the face of Embrourie.
Legitimate.
Spell slots back. And using those other fun spells to, like, fill them.
I'm good.
I'm all for striking the blow against draconic tyranny, you know.
All
Yes,
right,
I don't like
so
dragons either.
Melford turns back around. You're all renewed, refreshed. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Worm Hero, I'm telling you, it's going to be a thing.
Well, it's like,
Smells like
See,
somebody
I
ate a tuna fish
imagine-
sandwich in a flower garden or something.
Lohal's starting to think to himself, it doesn't matter which party he's with.
Yeah.
He's just in the center of sandwich. It's like, it's crazy.
Well, and
I love the
especially
smell of Arch Wizard in the morning.
especially because I didn't have anything to short rest for, I do think that I'm just trying the different sense. Like, okay, well, what do you think of this one? No, yeah, you're right. Too sharp. How about, yeah.
I'm gonna go kill this guy.
Oh, yeah, right. Let's do that.
Or one of us.
Right.
Throw it again.
Stop
Much
falling
care
everywhere.
anymore.
Excellent idea. There's a
falling.
button right there, I
They're
think.
falling down.
Are we ready to push the button?
Let's push the button.
What happens when
we're
we push
always
the
ready
button?
to-
Is, yeah, we're always ready, but is Melf in the elevator with us?
Yes, I'm in.
great.
Okay.
I'm
push
holding
the
my
button.
breath.
Elevator. I like that.
I'm holding
That's
my
a
breath.
good word.
Yeah.
I will
Keep that.
I will push the button just in case because it might need a.
Push the button.
Yeah, Rennick thing.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what I said about
He
the
didn't
doors
tell us.
before. I was like,
Victor
how about
didn't
those
say it.
doors?
Do we have any idea what's down here?
66.
Or so we're told. By
I'm
Victor.
You can
going-
trust
it's-
this informant.
It's pretty straightforward. We know that 66 is down there. We think maybe, probably with his Adira Sab, and probably with like I don't know an army of like automatons or titans or things like that. Because why
And
wouldn't you?
traps.
I mean, he's
Did
Trap.
you do...
Also, we
weird
have no,
loner?
no real spells
Right.
left for most people,
Yeah.
and also no ability to do anything because we didn't
Yeah,
take a
but
long
My
rest.
question to you is...
yeah.
Did you take measures to ensure that this informant was telling the truth?
You mean like a zone of truth?
Oh,
no.
I mean,
he was a
Melf was
likable
pretty
guy.
persuasive.
I mean, yeah, you didn't see this. We had a whole good artificer, bad ranger thing, Eldritch Knight going. That it was. We had this guy eaten out of our hand. Quite confident about it.
He's probably dead. Gabriel's probably killed him by now.
Yes.
Darn it.
He was
I'll just be
pretty
like,
scared.
good for him, hopefully.
All right.
All right, the button.
I push the button.
Okay. There is a lurch and a loud humming sound as levers and pulleys begin to move. You kind of hear that clockwork kind of creaking sound of things. Yeah, kind of rolling over each other as the whole box you're in begins to move and descend into the
It's
earth.
an abomination. We should be using magic.
Technology. Science. Science!
Okay, perfect.
Remember, when we see 66, these few that we just fought are a lot less powerful. But same rules apply with your spells.
Oh, right. Yeah. No.
After about 10 heartbeats, there's another lurch as everything stops and kind of shakes and clatters a little bit. And the doors just open wide. You appear to be in some sort of reception hall. There is like, it's kind of designed as if sort of as a main entrance. There is a desk, similar doors to what you were seeing before, everything illuminated with that sickly green light emanating from the ceiling. And there is a sort of a guardhouse, like a gatehouse with bars, and you can see that there appears to be someone looking out there, kind of like peering into the elevator, but they obviously can't make out a whole lot of detail from this position with everyone compacted in there, and they seem to be trying to figure out what's going on.
We can see them.
Yes, they're through. You can see them through the bars.
What type of someone is it?
It would appear to be someone geared. They have armor. They have sort of weaponry. It would seem. You were guessing some sort of guard, like a warden of this particular.
Sash?
You can't make it out through the bars, but they do appear to be wearing.
Weapon in hand?
Not that you can tell, but they do seem to be kind of reaching, kind of for one.
Charm person.
Ooh.
Through Emberfang. Eyes blast of light. Light catches him by the eyes, and before the flash of the camera goes off.
That is a 14.
Failed.
Okay. Goes for the sword and then just kind of stops.
No need to do that. We are friends.
Welcome to the laboratory.
These aren't the wizards you're looking for.
Very good. I shall keep an eye out for any intruders then.
Carry on.
Sits back down in his chair and just starts drinking from a mug.
That's going to run out soon. Other solutions? And look at all the sashes you have on you.
I mean,
Hi, I'm the
if you don't
sash
mind,
launderer. I see that
very
yours
important
has a
for me
little
to be able to
smudge.
do
I'll
this
just
right
add
now.
it to my.
So,
Yeah, do it.
So I'll just go.
Loho will turn his back, and just because he knows something's about to happen to that guard.
I mean, the problem is I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it in one shot and then just be ready.
There's no real reason you shouldn't be able to.
Okay, great. Well, then I'll go behind him and just slit his throat.
Yeah,
and
I
feel
mean,
really bad about it, but
He's
not really.
he's not going to fight against it. He's charmed. He's just going to sit
and then
there.
gain one charge.
Yes.
Loho will be a little sad that another life is lost because they are what they are, but
So you're in
Good
this
thing no war
guardhouse now.
criminals or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Having moved into the guardhouse, you can see that there are the bars
This is a
that
noble
let you view
cause.
out
We
into
serve
this
His Grace.
entrance foyer.
Fair enough.
And there's a desk with all kinds of things. There's a lot of interesting things. You see like little glass circles, some of them glowing green, some of them not glowing green, labeled things like refectory, repose, kitchen, antechamber, just kind of different things labeled on them. And there's scattering scraps of documents with intricate writings and things like that all over the place. There's also a sort of concaved cylinder with what appears to be some kind of metal lattice work on the side of it. And from that, you hear a voice. Who has descended into the laboratory, security?
We're all fine here. Weapons malfunction.
I seriously was almost about to do it, but I was like, I don't know.
Dagger misfired.
I heard the guard talk.
It's
right?
fairly loud. You hear something coming out of.
I heard the guard talk,
this, like,
right?
pipe. Well, you would have heard the guard
When I was
before,
talking to him? Okay. I'll mimic the guard back and say, "There are visitors here for you."
Performance.
Why? Well, it would be a dirty 20.
Sorry, you rolled a 7 and got a dirty 20?
I got a plus 13 on
13.
performance.
Okay.
So dirty 20. Merrick's isn't the only one that can just like roll
Bards,
ones
man.
and get 100.
Visitors? I don't receive visitors. Who are they?
Master Scientist.
55.
Master scientists.
Stronghold.
What was the guy? Was it 57?
We have the plans.
57 was high 57.
57 sent us. People whispering circles like 57 sent us.
The
They
Baron received my missive already and responded thusly.
There were some complications. There are engineers here from Thalagrant expedited through the use of confiscated ships. Phelan's Republic involved.
Deception.
Not as good.
Okay. Before we get results, tell me what you get. Because unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to do a guidance, but I could still potentially give you a flash of brilliance.
Flash of brilliance. All right.
Unless there is enough time for me to give him a guidance.
No.
We're gonna roll. It's Maleficent. No, we can stick with the die. Stick with the die.
What we got?
19
Okay. So what's that? What's your total?
plus charisma, so it'll be 24.
I see.
I think it's fine.
Very good. Thalagrant. Which project are they here about?
This is for your ears only. They won't speak to me. I'm just a guard.
The Titancraft project.
Ah. Is this about the Necrovite?
Do I know about them?
Nope.
Does that make any sense to me?
Just say yes.
We say yes.
I want to.
When someone asks
I
you if
want
you're
to,
a
through
god,
his voice. Are you a god? Then die. No, I want to. I want to. He's been speaking long enough now that I hope that I can try and discern through insight whether the inflection in his voice has changed to deceive me with a duping line to see whether I would tell the truth or
Right.
not.
Is he just
Is he just
asking you
throwing
'cause
me
this
some
is
shit?
what he
Adding
thinks,
leading
or
Is he
he
adding leading
testing
Trying to
questions?
give you
That's
up.
what can I
Make an
insight
insight.
this? That would be a 14 plus my insight, so it is a 25.
You believe that he is asking leading questions to attempt to get you to say something that would not make sense for the context that you're presenting to.
So Necrovita has no context in my. I feel strongly that Necrovita has no context here.
Not necessarily, but you feel like he's asking probing questions. He's trying to. You feel like there may be some. It's being asked in a way that it could be connecting. It could be connected, but this type of discourse that he's doing with you is very leading. Like he's definitely trying to.
I will
gauge-
respond with.
You're a guard. Say they won't talk to you.
I will respond with. There are many elements to discuss from these engineers. They will not tell a position of my rank the information that you seek. Perhaps it's best you speak to them yourself.
I am in the middle of my precious work. If they're interested in Project Titancraft and the work that we do here for its longevity, they should speak to the heads of that division. Show them the way to that door and keep me updated.
Very well. Let's back up. So what am I seeing in front of me right now? I'm only picturing is like a microphone.
It's a concave cylinder. You know, like those speaking tubes that they had on the old ships?
Yeah.
It's like that. In fact, it is that.
So he's well buried. So he's well behind something.
Oh yeah, he's probably in some other room in this complex, speaking through this tube.
But if you wanted to be a sort of superstitious, primitive, you could stab the speaking tube with your sword or something like that. If that made you feel.
Shoot an arrow into it.
Oh, Box has soul. That would work.
So
you're currently sitting in what appears to be some sort of guard, like I was saying before, a guardhouse. There's various things strewn about, and there is. There's
no doors or latches. Like, what do you guys just?
There is another door that leads out of this room to the front of you as well as to the right of you, but there are also like stuff scattered all over this gatehouse as well.
Like, is there small squares of parchment, like in bright colors, that are adhered to various surfaces with writing on them?
Yes, yeah. As well as just stacks of paper everywhere. Yes, it looked to be like blueprints and
the notes that you said
like that.
were all over this desk, and you said that there was, writings on it. Is it legible? Can I see what it is?
Oh yeah, it's not written in code or anything. If you're this far into the complex, they're kind of assuming that they don't need to use code.
Sure.
You're looking at what appears to be mostly just manuals on how to operate the stuff. It's a little technical, but it's designed for those guards they bring down to be able to understand and process. So what it basically says is that each of the glass circles, the lights, are associated to a door. When a door is open, the light will emanate. When the door is closed, the light will go off, and in that way they can keep track of what's going where and
is there a
what is
map
happening.
Of the, like a blueprint map of which light goes with which room, and then we can see that room on an actual map?
Yes, you do. You are able to find a physical map, and then based on the labels on the lights, you can associate that to the rooms on the map.
So go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I just like this guy that this is the first time I've been in like an evil lair where it actually has like a how-to and a way for the minions to like get up to speed. It's like very thoughtful.
It's got a technical manual. This is like the -10 level.
I feel like he
user
probably
manual.
gives them
There's
like
probably a lot
dental.
of turnover here, so they need to like read
That is good thinking. Yeah, all right.
So Loho,
Anyhow, carry on.
Loho will look back at you when I presumably 66 is given his last speech conversation, and just look at you and be like,
There is also what appears to be like a mail slot where there is like various parchments marked out in, which would be.
I will take. Well, let's look at the outs first, and then we'll look at the ins. But I do want to take note of the map and then reread all of the little labels above each light, so I can mark down which room is which, so we can try to then determine where 66.
You have foyer, which is where you are.
Sure.
Then you have the guardhouse, which is technically also where you are. The antechamber.
Then you have the foyer.
Yeah, let's say it's the right way.
The mess hall. The kitchen.
Another mess hall and kitchen. Jeez.
The repose room.
Like I said, this is a very thoughtful, well-designed. I mean, we have a lavatory.
There are several.
Okay.
Lavatories?
Yeah, good.
No, well, yes, there is. You got to have them around.
I actually kind of need to go. I'm just saying, it's been a
I
while.
designed a game that
noticed.
fixed the previous version because there was no bathroom in the house. I'm just saying.
There is a lobby, a presentation chamber, a specimen control room, specimen holding.
Jesus. There'll be a lot of elves in there if there are any left.
Specimen control room and specimen
Holding.
holding.
I thought that was part of the lavatory.
No.
Then there is.
I was waiting for that.
I know, me too.
I know.
No
What's
hanging
become of us?
fruit.
What has become of us?
There is.
Become.
There are 3 labs. One marked Necrovice.
Oh, you know that word now.
Tommy knows what that is.
One marked Scion with a P.
Poseidon.
Son.
And one marked Reactor.
Okay, well, we want to blow up the reactor room, and
So
There appears to be a note that the door to the reactor is high security and requires
A retinal scan from 66?
a key system to open the door.
I knew we should have kept that stupid.
But you do find a diagram that seems to outline the correct, or something to do with opening the door.
A puzzle, maybe?
A clue, one could say. There is a diagram that is a series of rotations. Left turns clockwise twice. Right turns counterclockwise once. Middle turns clockwise all the way around. It's written like left to right in that order.
The left dial.
Yes. Left turns clockwise twice. Then right turns clockwise once. Then middle turns clockwise all the way around.
Okay. My question is, does the user's manual for this whole thing have some kind of like cheerful, cartoony mascot, like helping you, like it's Bravi Bravesco, here to give advice to all the new recruits?
It is a lot more. It's a lot less Apple and a lot more Microsoft.
Okay.
Oh, so
That's good. Good.
Yeah.
Can we
Got
go
it.
Flippy?
Yep.
Yeah, there could, right. Or there could be one of these automatons, like the friendly automaton.
Yeah.
It's Rennie the
Rennie, the
Rennick.
little steel
Yeah,
sword.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Rennie.
All right.
We're putting him in the book.
I'm just saying, I'm going to put that.
I see you're trying to invade a dungeon. Would you like some help with that?
He's just got a mouth on the crossguard and two eyes.
I make cutting remarks.
All right. Excellent.
So we'll put his hand like over top of the speaker system, whatever. So
Okay.
the sound gets muffled. And he
Sure.
turns and he goes,
That's how that works.
Well, I'll just rip off the guy's like cloak or tunic or something.
Hey, there you go.
And I'll
Okay.
jam it down the
yeah.
tube.
So when he does that to sort of keep it quiet, we'll turn and say, "Well, I smite things and attempt to have meaningful conversation. I've nothing. Next." After the guard just he's like, "Yeah, go take him to the room."
What would you like disintegrated first?
I don't know where this room connects.
I have a map.
So I would say we'd want to go to the specimen area probably just to see what they're holding, because from my standpoint, I think it's foul what they were doing above, and I think we need to destroy that, free any prisoners there and destroy that, and then clear the reactor room is where we're going to end up. I'm not sure where 66 would be. If he said Necrovitae, that may be where he's at.
He
because
said he
asked
was working
on his beloved project.
on his projects, so I would assume he's in one of the 3 labs.
The reactor is likely not the project because
It's going.
No, but
It's
that's
going.
Working.
You said you know what Necrovitae is?
no, metagaming wise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At least that's what I think it is. They may have changed it on me because designers do
Well,
that. I do not know.
I don't think that Adira speaks Latin, but I would say that maybe she could put together, because of her knowledge of magic and necromancy, that at least she knows that the word necro means something that has to do with the dead.
I have a theory on it that
Vitae
I would love to.
I don't know if she would know
Right.
that, because why would she know the word vitae?
So what I would say is I'd like to make an Arcana check. We can work together on this
Yes.
because both me and thinking what Merrick's would think based on the knowledge that we have had, and then sharing with your knowledge. Given that we are working together, could we get advantage?
Sure.
Now, also, just to let you know that the hue that comes off of Amberfang is quite warming, and I give you guidance.
Oh, thanks. Okay, I was actually going to give myself guidance, but I'll
That's
take yours.
Hue.
Yes. the
Yeah.
hue.
Okay.
Oh, I think
So what do we
see,
got? That's a 15. That's a natural
I
20.
think I see a 20, yeah.
And these two add together, so that is 25 plus, the basic 14. So 39. And a natural 20. So my general theory, just sort of checking on this, is we know from Victor that he was talking about ionescence using soul energy. And I've been studying the Titan models up there, because I have a personal interest in automatons, and was very curious how they were governing the principles of intelligence. So my theory is that this is somehow playing around with Rennick and soul, manipulating soul energy.
Probably a good, especially considering it was something that led into from Project Titancraft being mentioned.
Right. So
and I'm going to do the same check.
All right.
17 plus 26. 17 plus 26.
Did you know that a dead body is considered an object?
I thought it was
as well as large metal bodies are considered objects.
And let this be an object lesson to you.
So,
just suiting up properly
Yes,
for things. So do we have between the two of us and the three of us, once we get I can't believe I didn't invite you into the conversation, Shadowdale. Sorry about that. I was just thinking, the artificer over here, is more direct personal
royals that aren't
knowledge
going
of
to
the
go
thing.
I am
our things.
Exactly.
Good. Waiting to stick my spear in something.
My sword.
There's a separate lab for Titancraft, isn't that correct?
Yes, this would be.
So do we think this is more
appears to
direct
be
manipulation of the energy?
This appears to be an experimental R&D laboratory.
Okay.
You're looking at the stuff that is kept under wraps and is really
that seems
secure.
Wait,
like
the experimental one is the which laboratory?
all three of them. These are all highly experimental things
So
that they're
he's probably in
trying
one of
to
them,
work on.
and most likely in this Necrovita.
I agree.
So I think we go there.
Okay, the thing is, he's probably I'm just
Elminster?
we had enough of that.
Do you have
Getting a very
arcane
hobgoblin
eye?
vibe from this place with all this green and orange. Too.
That tube has to go somewhere.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll need this
Spider-Man.
cloak.
Oh,
first.
okay. I thought you just meant like
No.
bugbears are more
No,
sort
no,
of
no.
the
Yeah,
but
orange
then
side.
we will
No,
know
you're
we're
right.
coming,
Definitely.
but I mean-
yeah, he'll definitely.
We'll
be
know
throwing
where he
pumpkins,
is.
I'm
For
sure.
sure. Yeah.
How will we know where he?
gonna
Oh
come up
wait.
with
The arcane eye goes to the tube and comes out the other side.
Oh, I thought you were going to send
He
something.
can see what's inside that place.
And you can do that. Yeah, that's good. That's smart. I thought you were going to send something deadly down there.
No, arcane eye goes down to see
No,
the place. If he peeps around the corner and sees the location, we should be able to tell which one of the rooms he's in.
I've also got. I don't know if you met Nat, who's my little tiny winged Warforged guy. Hi, how are you? He can definitely
save your.
peek around. All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Going down there.
Maybe
Shh, be
tell
very
him that
careful.
not to clink against the.
Don't clink against the walls. Try not to.
How big is Nat?
Nat is like a pixie size.
Okay. So by squeezing, you could make it through the little.
And let me double check on that. I
Think about
think
a gnat.
he's tiny, but
I mean, if it's going to make noise, we should probably just do the arcane eye.
yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard someone climb through
Like ductwork or
ductwork.
Have
It's
done.
incredibly loud.
It's not.
Yeah, but then the person climbing through usually weighs a lot more.
This is true. This is true.
And
Yes.
that's what makes.
And I think this guy can fly, which
Yeah, he can.
helps a lot too. Yeah.
You can absolutely fly.
We could cover him with a bit of oil too, just to make sure he's a little slippery. So there's no.
Yes, I have 3 flasks
we
of it,
can
right?
take one of the sashes and wrap the sash around him, so if he clinks, it would be a like cloth against the thing, not metal against metal.
Just quickly
Yeah, I
check
can
his
oil 'em up for you.
down.
How about we
Yeah, sure.
dip this cloth in oil?
Yeah, so
and tie
tiny.
it around it?
I mean, I will issue the
This
standard
seems safe.
disclaimer first. This
think
How are you going to see those? You're probably going to
I don't know. You took like 57 different casks of oil when we started off. So we put it to some use.
I mean, I've got a bunch of
We
all
got some
had 3
rations
flasks
too. We
of oil,
can
as I
put some
recall.
meat on the sides. The meat just like acts like a sponge. Like what the hell?
Wait, then
This
flour.
poor automaton's like.
Put the oil, put it in oil and then flour them up.
Put some tomatoes on.
breadcrumbs around them or something.
Stop, you have to use it.
All right.
How does he feel about a meat dress?
We're way out.
So you're sending a greased up homunculus into the tube. Okay. Do you see what he sees, or
Yes.
okay?
That's the name of it.
Okay.
Hold on,
give me a moment.
man.
I can't.
Where are we sending him again?
Greased up
Greased up homunculus. That's a great name for a
All right.
band.
Later tonight, the greased up homunculus.
I can't even.
So you kind of there's like a squeaking, kind of squelchy sound as it starts crawling around in there. So you can see that there's this tube kind of winds slightly, and from within the walls, within these tubes, you can hear certain sort of clanking sounds, like. But you have come to what appears to be a dead end. And you can hear the sounds of things, what appears to be lifting and falling, echoing further out through these tunnels.
There's a latch that he uses to open and close it. It's going to have to open the latch. Can it try to...
Is it strong
open the
enough to
latch?
open a metal latch?
It has a strength of 4.
I'm going to say no. That is not very strong.
All right. So you heard loud clinking?
Well, you can hear, like, things lifting and, like, lowering.
Like pistons. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a reactor to me.
Things echoing through the tunnels. One could assume that there is one of these tubes in each room, and likely a switch mechanism that controls the flow of sound among the rooms.
But we were just connected to the room where he was.
Oh yeah, but
Now-
that was a while ago. He already shut that off.
I can actually channel spells through him.
Oh,
If I had
that gets
shocking grasp, I can, which I can get in a moment. So, so I'm just saying, if it seems like it would be useful, because it has to be a touch spell, but I can choose a new cantrip. So, like, if it seems like a shocking grasp would let him,
just to
zap through with
clarify,
that. No.
the homunculus should use an electric spell while surrounded by metal.
And dipped in water.
Yes.
I mean,
Oil and
Yes.
Oil, as I
flour. And
Yes.
All right.
And oil.
Well,
I mean,
probably-
flour.
I mean, let me
How
just
does
take a
spark
quick
plugs
look.
work again?
Let me just take a quick look at the
This
cantrip
grate,
list
though,
and see if
can't
there's
you see
anything.
through the grate, at least in like.
Oh no, it's inside there. It's the problem is that inside the tubes are lifts and falls of metal plates, so that the sound can travel the way
so
that
he's
the
caught
direction that he
behind
needs
one
to
of
go.
those.
Yes.
All right.
Very well.
Just a
Let's-
second to.
Let's use the map then.
I guess we could
continue
just
forward.
use the door.
It's a good thing we didn't waste arcane eye.
It's true, but I might have. Let me just try.
So in regards to the
one
map,
last
you can see that this foyer does lead off into two different directions. To the right would be a corridor that leads off to the kitchen, mess hall, and the repose room. And directly in front of you, it leads to the antechamber, which seems to then expand outwards into the other labs.
Where do we go, Elminster?
Well, I would say antechamber, but I would also say the antechamber may have a guard or trap, because that's why you place a chamber.
Well, there's already one there.
It's fine.
Yeah.
A guard we can handle.
Yeah, there's probably like a receptionist in there. Like, who are you here to see? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all need horn-rimmed glasses.
Yeah. So.
Toward the antechamber then.
All right. Oh.
You might want to retrieve.
Yeah. No, we should bring him back. See, he could actually do a sword burst. Should do 3d6 force damage.
I would say yes.
But it would cause-
that
it would just
also
blow things
very
up.
much alert the entire facility.
Yeah, fair
Going
enough.
on.
Fair enough. Okay, come on back,
We do
Nat.
have a map. I
Nice
know it's
job.
Tossing a
Nice
grenade
job.
down the thing.
Yeah.
Blow up.
I'm just saying, if it
What's going on?
became useful, we could, could do it. So, okay, we get him back out, dust him off,
Now,
back in the bag.
Adira still looks like she belongs in this
Yes.
spot. So maybe you should
I'm
maybe you
still
should
in my-
lead, because
I will
they
lead.
may detect that I'm not from
Something
here.
might give away.
A
that-
blood-covered elf loaded in Lotharian sashes. Yeah, that might be a bit of a
I told
Rambo
I will
moment.
say
The
the
sash
charm-
laundry. He's
charm
making his
person
rounds
thing
collecting
forces
sashes to take them to wash,
Pull
and
something
man,
like that off again, it will help a lot. Obviously, anything you can pull off before they see us.
Yes.
So we should still be walking in here or looking around the corner or looking through the door to try to spy what is happening before just bursting into the room.
Okay. So there is a lever to open the door.
No, the door is just a solid.
It's the same as the ones that you saw before. It's just this time the lever's on your side, so you can just open it. You don't have to put charges into it.
Okay. So no surprise, really.
So let's do it.
Can you do something like anticipate? No metagame.
Look, if
can you anticipate that if you see somebody, your charm will just go off,
Okay.
or something will
I
just
can
go
only
off?
do, I can only do that once per day.
So, question. This is like a lab or something we're about to go into, or a space?
Antechamber.
Okay.
According to the map.
Is there any reason not to just as soon as we open the door throw a fireball in?
There is no reason I can see.
So why not?
Why
Just
don't we
the
assess the situation?
Surprise factor.
That is the surprise.
That's surprise.
Fire.
I mean, I got a bunch of them, so I'm just saying if you're
I'm good
short,
with it. You guys have been taking a long time. I'm ready to.
Yeah. I'm
dispatch some
just
of
saying
these guys.
I can spare a fireball just to soften the room.
Have we seen a fire alarm?
Why don't we assess the situation first?
I mean, is there anything
you
in
know
there?
as well as I do that if somebody sees the fireball about to be cast, it will be negated immediately.
That's right. Get a free fireball in.
Let's
is what
do
I'm
it.
saying. Okay.
All right, we're gonna time this correctly. I'll
right.
pull the lever, as they say up here,
Mm-hmm.
and in this area of Embrourie,
right.
and you throw the ball.
We're ready.
Okay, lever down.
Boom.
Throw your ball.
Okay. So the lever is lower down, causing the circuit, causing the circuit to open. The door swings open. There is a large circular chamber with a door to the right and a door to the left, and in the center is a desk with what appears to be some sort of receptionist, which then immediately becomes roasted
Did
charcoal.
I just mention that we cut the throat of the guy at the elevator? I don't feel. I think
I mean, I will-
we're in for this.
It would have been nice-
No, it's not.
It would have been nicer for me to be able to wither this one too, but
All right.
take my charges when I can get them.
How can I help you?
All right.
There's a
32 points of fire damage.
There's a slight echoing crackle. Hello, Rebecca. What was that?
Is it the same voice?
Yes.
We heard her say hello. Someone can jump in there.
Come on, performance. Come on, performance.
Oh shit.
I mean, I could do it because I probably sound more like
Okay,
a Rebecca,
okay.
but my performance is not as good.
You could like rub a hand over the thing, just being like, "Oh, sorry, the tube is not working very well. There seems to be a malfunction with the tube."
I was just gonna do that. And be like,
Yeah, exactly.
accident.
Hold on.
Okay.
I think there's something stuck in the tube system. All that flour.
All right, I will. Okay, I will.
You know, this is an experimental laboratory. Well,
Well, this is D&D, so I will attempt to act like Rebecca. I mean,
She said half of one word.
so I'll be like,
Sorry, I have to come back later. We're doing the dishes.
all good.
Give me a performance with disadvantage.
Yeah. At least one.
That's right.
We're gonna roll these 2 dice. Come on, roll a crit. Don't let me down.
You can do it. I believe in you.
What do I got?
Must be a 14.
9 and a 14.
9.
So 9 is we're up to what? 22.
9
Yeah,
with
22.
my performance of 13. 22.
You think?
You want to give it to me?
Oh, sure. Okay, 27.
27. Flash of genius.
Because my flash of genius is make some
that
make
beats the 25.
scramble the thing.
No. The flash of genius is like, everything's. He just grabs my. Okay.
There you go. So 27.
Okay. There appears to be another one of those tubes kind of out next to the desk where there's a lot of the smell of barbecue kind of wafting.
Oh no, I will.
Yeah. Just,
Get out some of your axe.
Yeah, there we go, for sure.
Oh, Rebecca's got a visitor again.
So what did you say?
Very well. I call this one a touch of carcerite.
That's it.
you beat my 25.
Do I hear this again?
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
but
Okay.
it was good we hit the flash brilliance.
I turn and go.
Genius
We
in there, though.
really need to figure out another way to do this.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. This seemed to work. We
All right,
keep
so
doing
where are we?
this every
This is
door.
good. Let's go. Next
So, yeah,
room.
so there is a door to your right, which would be the reactor. You can see there are 3 massive, weird, sort of keyhole situations, similar to those wrenches that you saw before that Victor was using, and then a door to the left,
Okay.
which is your normal common variety Rennick iOSense door.
Yes, the door to the left from my map.
Leads to the lobby, which then leads out into the various the other 2 labs, the Necrovitae and the Scion lab.
Oh, a lot.
We want to go into the reactor, correct?
The reactor door appears to have 3
The
separate
reactor
locks.
door. We'll probably want to blow that up. I would assume.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do something else first?
Then 66 will get away.
That's true.
Unless he is in the reactor room.
It's probably not his project.
Yeah. You don't often hang out
I mean,
in
it
the
is
like
his
the
project.
generator room or something.
yes,
You're the
he built the
scientist.
machine, but I don't know if he would be hanging out in there. He's
That's
probably
what I meant.
working on something else. The machine's already built.
Where
Right,
shall we go then, Dungeoneer?
I think he mentioned Necro Vitae, so for some reason I think he's there.
So I think we need to go into the lobby and then
Yeah.
check that room 1st.
Mm-hmm.
If he's not in there, we can check the
Scion?
Scion lab.
Where's the specimen holding area?
It's kind of in between the labs.
Let's hit that
Oh,
first.
okay.
There might be
Great.
some prisoners we can help liberate.
Yes.
We'll go there then.
And
Okay.
if they are
So
mobile,
into the lobby, please.
they can be diversions.
Moving to the lobby, which is again easy enough. The door has
like Enter the
its
Dragon.
proper ways to be opened. Opening up into the lobby,
movie.
you now have
Get ready.
Fireball.
chair.
No.
You have chairs, couches, various There's a portrait of an older white and silver-haired gentleman with a long beard, this sort of very trimmed neatly, and wearing a green overcoat, similar to what Victor had on, but slightly altered with the numbers 6 and 6 on it.
I just love this place. They've got user's manual, like a portrait of the boss. I mean,
Yeah.
it's very tastefully done.
I'm gonna get out my ink pen and
Yeah.
I'm gonna put elf ears on him.
Inspiration.
Yay!
I will
done.
take note of the
Take another
fact
shot.
and point out the fact that if we happen to get our hands on a coat like that, perhaps that coat on Elminster would allow him to look a little bit like
He'd have to
this person.
adjust his beard slightly.
Okay, but also, I mean, I'm just saying, disguise self.
Right.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true, but,
I mean,
Yeah,
but you have
I
to
take a
understand
good
again,
look at
while
this portrait.
dealing with
Mentally editing
Illyrians,
out the
they
elf
can
ears.
sense the magic. They,
Yeah, I can
they
look
know
at
all
it.
there's
right.
magic
Good
happening.
point. Good point.
So without using magic,
Yeah.
we could possibly do that if the need arises. So
Okay.
if
So
we
the-
do find this guy, let's try to keep the coat nice.
The door to the presentation room lies ahead of you,
Don't
but
fireball the coat.
to your right is the door which would lead to the direction towards the Necrovitae lab.
Where's the specimen?
Specimen room
It's a small cubicle.
is would be dead ahead, just past the presentation room.
Let's check that place out
you
first.
think so?
If there are survivors there, it would be prudent for us to try and rescue them. It would
Before
be-
just taking care of 66 and then coming back? Okay.
Well, we have a clear path out. They can get out now before the
Okay.
the action
so
begins.
we go through the presentation room to the holding room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, specimen room. What was? Is it a door? Let me see.
Yeah, it's a door ahead of you again. Standard closed circuit.
I'm
type
gonna go up and
situation.
listen.
Perception.
Perception. 16.
I have a passive of 18, I'm just saying.
Are you also listening to the door?
Sure.
Okay, because I'm saying that's great for this room, but if you're not listening to the door, you're not going to hear
Door.
anything past it.
I mean, I can roll to actually listen to
Yes.
because I would want to know.
Now, the real
I
question is, when you both listen on the
can't
door, do you face each other?
What is it?
4.
Kiss.
Yes.
A
Very,
four.
very,
Sure, you go
very
for it.
closely and intimately. Do you look at each other as you listen?
She's like my mother. No.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
What is wrong?
the usual thing. But
Trying to make commentary on
I really
it
thought there
on
was sparks
Adira's
between
The mine
social-
failed
It's terrible.
from them. So I was like,
Yeah.
she.
So you can hear very faint, a bit of a distance beyond this door. You can also still hear the low kind of crackling hum of energy coursing through the walls of this place.
I pull a lever.
Okay, the green light still illuminating
It's
everything.
taking forever.
I want to know what's in there.
The door.
Are you gonna find it?
You're gonna find out. So the door opens to a large open room with chairs situated all facing the direction that you are also facing as you come into the room. There is to the right, there are little alcoves, each of them with some sort of hulking creature, just humanoid in appearance, completely like shaven all the way down, very pale skinned, but very large, muscular. They remind you a lot of those kobolds that you saw, the brobolds. The brobolds. But these are more humanoid in their style, like larger, more human-sized. Except quite...
Prominence. Right.
Yeah. Quite muscular. They have little flecks of glowing green kind of emanating all around their body.
That's not good.
And they, upon the door opening, slam against the blank space between the alcove and the room that you're now in. And as if hitting some sort of force, they just kind of bounce off the side and kind of muffled scream and rage as they pound against it. To the left is another wall where there's a huge opening about 20 feet where you can see a man in white long coat, various accoutrements, very similar to things that Merrick's wears when he's not armored up. Just kind of look over.
I mean, trash. Cheap knockoff.
Shit.
I'll be like, we're here to deliver a message.
Now, I want to just clarify, you are currently not disguised.
No.
You're blazing the Linvander seal.
Understood. Yeah. We're here to deliver a message.
Is the man in the white
Melf?
coat the same man?
Yeah.
No.
And I was
How far away is he?
He is 20 feet away.
Oh, good. Then I'll just run at him.
Okay, we're going to roll initiative.
Yeah.
We're going to get our map out. You can see that there is the opening to the side with the white-clad figure. To your right, there are the 3 alcoves with the creatures banging against nothing. Next to them, of course, sort of coils of green rennet that sort of lead into the door. And then there is a large cage just kind of in front of you as well that is empty currently, but does appear to be something that could be swung open from this side. You can see a door through the opening that seems to lead out further back, and then all manner of scientific devices and materials behind the figure. So, what do we have for initiative? Let's start with Loholtz.
I am at 15.
You are at 15.
Because I have the alert feat.
Adira.
I am also at 15.
Just keep in mind that the Oath of the Ages Paladin has an aura of acceleration, so you get to add +5 to
That is
your...
sadly including my +5.
Oh, right. Wow. Okay.
Elminster?
Well, I wanted to blow my inspiration on this.
Okay.
So 18 plus whatever the inspiration gives me plus the 5.
Okay.
Sure. So
It's your 18 and he's giving you +5.
yeah,
so
I give you
it's
+5.
23.
Yeah, 23.
23.
But you don't have to use your inspiration unless you re-rolled it.
No, it's because
Oh, your bardic.
it is about to expire anyway.
I thought it expired. Have you given Bardic today? I thought it expired after
no,
10
it
minutes.
probably would expired a while ago because we had a short rest.
Yeah,
It was very short rest.
But the 18, what's your actual bonus on your sheet?
0.
Yeah.
0? Okay, so yeah, it's
So
23.
it's still 23.
23, really good.
23 is very good.
Merrick's.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting on 12. I'm not in a rush. Everybody
They
should
save the best for
take
last,
a little
maybe, right?
time.
I rolled a 2, so I'm going to go ahead and use the inspiration I just
Okay.
earned to re-roll it. Let's see, I'll get a 1 now.
Don't-
A 9, that's
don't
better.
curse yourself.
A 9 plus 11, so 20.
20.
That's my
and
5?
you got the 5?
I did, yeah, it was with your 5.
Okay. So, Elminster, as Melf starts to leap into action, what would you like to do? Is you have you're a little faster to act.
Do I think I'm fast enough to get a spell off before this guy can do anything?
You can certainly get a spell off before his turn. He is not surprised, so if he has the ability to do something with Rennick, he could potentially absorb that. You don't know.
Okay.
You don't see any Rennick on him, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Right. So, I am using my psionic abilities and this lovely flask of flammable oil that I was given and a mage hand, and I'm just rushing a flask of oil right at his face.
Can you please make an intelligence save?
I had figured that you
Or
were
intelligence check, sorry.
Yeah.
Intelligence check.
Here, I thought you were going to be doing something that started with D and rhymed with reintegrate.
Integrate. Yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
But, you know,
Disintegrate.
So intelligence
We're
check.
gonna need
Just
that
flat.
for the
you
big
got
ones.
it.
So +5.
Good job,
Yeah.
kid.
Okay.
Job, kid.
Oh, maybe he's behind a wall of force. That would be cool.
which works out to 12.
Okay. So as you lift the oil with your psionic telekinesis and hurl it towards the man, that barrier between, the open space appears to stop as your psionic energy hits other psionic energy.
Got it? Mm-hmm. That's what I
see,
wanted
we're doing
to fight.
Scion Lab.
No.
Yeah. I'm making sure of what we're facing.
We're fighting a scion.
With
Wait,
things that
it
don't.
hit the doorway or it hit the...
It
There's
hit
a
the
barrier.
blank open space.
Yeah, there's a barrier.
So that's the same barrier as the others,
Yes.
probably.
Oh, thank God. Melf was about to reenact the door from the live.
You have like Misty Step or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that?
here's what sucks. I can't
You can't do anything about
do
this.
anything about it.
Okay.
All right. Well done, Elminster.
So is it
Misty
shattering?
No,
or is it slowing down?
It is
or
stopped.
Is it hanging
it
in
is kind
midair?
of stopped hanging
It's
in midair as
midair.
it's
Okay.
kind of pushing against the psionic force.
Yeah.
But this
Melf.
also...
Okay. So I see this thing sitting there. I'm going to go ahead and try Lightning Lure then as a cantrip. and try
Okay.
to- basically, I'm going to start walking forward and Lightning Lure this guy and pull him.
It's 15 feet, right?
It's a
Yeah, you're 15 feet exactly. You can probably...
Okay, well, I also want to take a step forward so I can stab him.
Of course, yes,
pull him
because the
forward.
range, yes.
Yeah. I have a spear, but I still can stab him.
There
Yes.
you go.
All right, so Lightning Lure, it's a strength save for him, DC 18.
Nice.
He is not a strong scientist.
Okay.
He rolls a 9.
Scientist?
So
Your scientist.
Oh.
Your lightning lure passes right through the psionic barrier as mana penetrates all psionics,
Okay.
and he is yanked forward towards you.
And he didn't do
Okay.
anything about
As
it.
your spear is right there, and
Well,
he did not
he takes
do
10 points of
he did
lightning
not do
damage.
any kind of Rennick.
So he takes 10 points of lightning damage, and then I'll take a swing at him. Is my
He's
bonus
moving up to
action,
10
'cause I'm
feet,
a
correct? That's right.
War mage. And I roll a 1, so I was really shocked that worked. Apparently, I like, holy crap, and I was like, drop my spear or something.
I love lightning lure.
Okay. Can I get you to make a Constitution save?
Sure.
Plus 5.
Okay.
Because you're right beside me.
Well,
Good.
I needed that because even with a plus 11, that's a 13.
Okay.
You're back to
We're
Gygaxian
going to retire
rolls.
this die here.
Okay. So he is
dice, yeah.
lured forward with the lightning, and then the spear is
Ineffective.
as he's just able to kind of move slightly. And there's a small pulse that you notice from his head as you feel this sort of psionic feedback wash over you for 7 force damage.
Ow! All right.
Quit it.
7, you said?
Yes.
All right.
But you have pulled him through the psionic barrier that was protecting him. Yes. There is a crackle from a speaking tube.
Hey, what's happening in there?
To which there will be a response.
Intruders, sir.
Who's saying intruders? Is that scientist?
This is the scientist.
Okay. So is that his turn?
That will be part of his turn.
Okay.
His eyes will flicker just ever so slightly over to the 3 alcoves, and what was holding back these pounding creatures just immediately is gone as all 3 of
Brokers.
them rush.
I believe they've been dubbed brokers.
Brokers.
The brokers are coming
The
out.
brokers. As the brokers rush, and as they start running
Dun,
towards you,
dun,
you see
dun,
glowing
dun,
green
dun,
steel
dun,
pierce out through their knuckles.
Oh,
Long
Green style,
blades.
Adira, we have to take them.
And also notice that little dust particles and rocks and pebbles from the ground and the floor begin to sort of lift and flurry all around them as they charge, screaming in horrible rage. I'm going to roll some dice.
don't get hit by those.
Right.
I think
Can
they've
I
had too
please-
much pre-workout, guys.
Have everyone roll a hit die.
Hit.
Oh, no.
Do we choose the hit die we like?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll roll the lower of the 2.
Oh, 1.
Oh, yeah.
A 5.
A 7.
You take force damage equivalent to the number you roll,
No!
as your own body mass weighs down upon you.
Uh-huh.
Do we lose the hit die as well?
No, this is just for purposes of determining the damage. It's based on your body mass, so the heftier you are, the stronger you are, the more damage you
Ouch.
take.
I lost a hit point. It's the first time I've been hurt this entire time.
I will also
Why
need
didn't
everyone
anyone
to make a
say?
strength save as concussive psionic force washes over you.
Who has to make it?
+5 on that?
Everyone.
Do we get +5 on that?
Yes, you do.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
well,
do.
no, you
All
know.
right. Well, with the +5, I get a dirty 20.
I got a natural 20 plus, so 26.
Which save was it against? Sorry, strength?
Strength.
Kind of a waste.
Oh, a
but-
save.
24.
I have a little bit more. That's still
Yeah, you should be
not great.
decent at that.
No, my strength is low.
Yeah, but you're
I'm a dex
proficient.
character. Yeah, I have a total of 12.
Oh, okay.
Including
You
that
are
+5.
slammed with concussive force for 4 thunder damage and fall prone.
Jeez.
Bonk.
What did everybody else get?
26.
24.
50.
You're fine.
With the +5 as well? You
Yeah, including that.
Perfect.
And then telekinetic energy wafts from the third. So that's a wisdom save from everybody.
Wow.
So, this one's where it's going to hurt.
Well, you still get the +5.
That one I'm alright.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's gonna
wow.
hurt.
Yep.
24.
15.
No, I
21.
failed miserably.
21.
7.
Okay.
15.
15.
24.
Right, so Melf, you take 4 psychic damage and your speed is halved as psionic energy is forcing against you, making
We
it
need to
difficult
kill this
And
Scion.
this is the brokers or the Scions?
These are the brokers.
Yeah,
Oh, the Brogers. Holy
Yes.
cow.
Each one of them had a thing.
Each one of them had a thing, and they all charge at the nearest target.
Which would be me.
Which would, I think, be you, yes.
I mean, I'm laying on the ground.
One would be Adira.
So,
and
I
the
can-
two.
Oh.
Yeah, one's me.
Are they coming at me or not?
They're coming towards whatever the closest target to them is,
Okay, so actually there's
The
important.
other two, it is definitely.
So count them out
Definitely
there.
me, right?
Let's
not
count it.
including the psionicist because he's
Yeah,
controlling.
I mean, there's no question.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
You're closest, but the other two.
I'm laying on
There,
the
hold
ground.
on. I need to time out the speed of that last guy there. So count them by 5s for me.
it is.
Yeah.
He has a 40 feet
1,
movement speed.
10, 15,
I'm going to use my
20,
reaction to
4,
cast shield.
5,
30,
6, 7,
35. Okay.
8.
I'm going to use my reaction. So you see Lohok just quickly turn as they're descending upon Melf. And you just watch him twist his hand really quick. And as the Broger runs out, you just see him stutter. He goes back 10 feet and then keeps running. So he loses 10 feet of his movement with Chrono Shift.
They have a total movement of 40 feet. So
Right,
I
well, this
believe
guy,
That was
the
that guy,
farthest
that,
one
yeah, that
doesn't
guy is not going to be able to get up there.
Yeah.
But the other two certainly can.
So there's.
As they get closer, you can see they have like thick scales kind of protruding from their flesh, kind of this armor plating. And as they run towards you, they just scream in rage, and the green flensing claws in their fists start running towards you.
You got shield up?
He did put shield up.
Good. Good
So
timing, too.
the two on the bottom are going to make a berserking charge. So they're going to charge directly at their target, and I will need them to make strength saving throws.
That's Adira and.
Adira and Melf.
Are they hitting me or
They will be. This is a charge. This is their
Okay, 'cause
bull
it-
rush first, and then
are they hitting me though? That's the question. I'm like cloak of displacements. They have to.
in this case it would not apply, but for the next thing they do, it will.
I rolled
19.
terrible. I've rolled
19.
a 1, 2 2s, and a 3 so far.
Doesn't even add up.
I've
to
been
it.
stacking it all up because I
Plus-
got like a 20.
And that, is that with the +5?
With his
+5 would be an 8.
Okay. So it does rush into you for 10 bludgeoning and knocks you prone,
Okay.
meaning it's going to counteract the disadvantage from your cloak by having you prone, so it'll be a straight roll,
Okay.
My God.
which is a 21 to hit.
I'm at 25.
So new.
Okay, so your shield does block that claw, so it brings its other claw down
All right, I got to slow these guys down.
for a lower roll. So the shield spell is able to block both of the flensing claws. Now, against you, however, they do not have such disadvantage. Now, you did resist the charge, but you are currently already prone.
That is true.
So, oh, jeez. That's pretty good. That's a 26 to hit.
Ouch.
This is ranged anyway, so I don't think it would work anyway because it's psionic stuff, and this is a regular hit.
Yeah, they're just using their renic claws
Well, yeah.
protruding from their knuckles.
They're Rennick claws.
That won't affect you as nearly as much as it's going to
I
affect these
will.
guys.
Take that because I have an armor class of 21.
Okay.
Actually, I mean, oh no, it's still magical weapon attacks. Damn.
Yeah, you will
Okay.
take 11 slashing damage.
Ow.
Oh, jeez.
She
And
says
then a 14 to hit.
That will miss.
Yeah. And then the third one
can't get to us.
Can't get to you. It's too far away to do anything, so it just screams
Rage.
and will take the dash action to leap into the fray.
No.
Going straight between its two brethren there.
Right there?
Yes.
Perfect.
Roaring with berserker rage. That then will take us to the Scion, who, yes, does in fact alert that there are intruders. As he released the creatures, that does not require an action to do. It's not like where he currently is. Dust, dirt, various ground, stone begin to fling up all around him, causing obscuration and sort of reflecting some of the glowing green light from the glasses to sort of disrupt your vision of this man. You can still see where he is, but you feel like it's going to be a little bit more difficult to actually hit him proper. Funnily enough, I don't think he can pass through his own force wall, so I think he actually is going to have to drop it in order to get back into the room, which he will do.
Okay.
And from there, on his way there, I think he is going to touch two fingers to his forehead as this blast will emanate from his head in a cone.
This is in addition to the defensive spell.
That was a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not spells, unfortunately.
So now my mage hand with
oil is perfectly
can
able
smash
to
right into him.
Yeah, yeah.
He's running right past it.
Yes, that we will get to that.
Okay.
Yes, he is going to be doing a cone of psychic energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I will need a Constitution save from everybody.
I'm in the prone position. Does that cone go over me, or does it hit me?
Same.
Yeah, it would still. I think he'd be kind of going down because he wanted to hit you.
Add your 5s, my friends.
I'm
You all have a plus 5.
keeping my thing.
This is
What'd
Constitution.
you roll this
Yes.
time?
A 7,
Made it.
and it's which kind of save? I'm sorry.
Constitution.
7 plus 6 is 13 plus 5 is 18.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
I don't know. 30.
Jesus.
I also don't know. 25?
Okay.
Oh, 24.
Okay. Everyone succeeds this. So everyone, let's see.
Only suffers.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
It's a
All or nothing.
all or nothing.
Nice.
It was a bad one though, so very,
okay.
very good
So
surviving
does he
that.
move at all, or
Yes, he does move directly into the path of the oil.
I believe he does get an attack of opportunity too, does he not?
Yes.
It'll be at disadvantage probably, but
Yes, it will be a disadvantage. However, you can use a spell
Oh,
as you
Okay.
have war magic
yeah.
or combat caster,
Sweet.
as long as it's a single target spell.
Yeah.
So, for example, Booming Blade, which would then hurt him in addition to the moving that he's doing.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. I've forgotten Booming Blade. But you're right. I think that one, if they move out of the area, they take.
If they
additional
willingly
damage.
move after being hit with Booming Blade, they take an additional bunch of damage. It's a pretty good one to use in this particular instance.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds like a good one.
You will have to make the attack with disadvantage.
Okay. So here we go.
there's 2 good dice.
No, it's pretty bad. So I actually have to hit him like with my weapon, right? So
Yes.
15.
Your aim is true, sir.
All right.
Despite the light refraction and everything else swirling around him,
Yeah. Okay.
your spear pierces flesh.
He has a mirror image thing on him.
Oh,
That's
and
crazy.
he takes 12 points from the attack. And then I have to. I can't remember what Booming Blade
I think it's an
does.
additional
2d6 or something like that.
I
or-
think it's an additional 2d8. Then the boom
2d8.
from the movement is another like something.
Is it
And he's
a,
going to keep moving. I'll just roll 3 then.
is it a Xanathar's spell?
Yeah, no, it's a Tasha's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's d8s. Oh, jeez.
It is definitely d8s.
5 points. Wow. Yeah, I'm telling you, my dice are not in love with me today.
And how much was the spear? Sorry,
12.
12. Yeah. Okay.
So 17 points total. Could have been a lot more. But it's free. We'll take it.
It's so it's 2d8 additional on the hit, and then 3d8 for the movement.
3d8.
Yeah.
Additional.
So yeah, additional 2d8 on the spear shot.
Okay.
Then 3d8 because he moved.
Oh,
Holy
geez.
cow! So you get to roll
Okay.
2 more d8.
Yeah, I sure did.
That's great.
That's
what a great
that's
spell.
amazing. Wow. I should be using that one more. That's another 8 points.
It's only if they willingly move.
Yeah.
Which, because he is in
Running.
motion.
Right.
And you hit him with it.
So I think it's total 25 is what I
Yeah,
do
it's
for that.
great,
So
man.
That's
Yeah, that's
I'll
awesome.
take that.
Not bad for being on your butt.
as a free attack. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you hear this as he limps into his into the lab and pulls a switch,
How far does he go?
causing a steel door to
Over here?
slide over. Yes. To
And steel
slide
door's going
over,
this way?
so you can put those two there.
Oh, so
Yeah.
he's separating us.
Do I have a chance to roll into the room as I see these things coming down?
You have used your reaction to cast shield.
I did. Okay.
That's legit.
Otherwise, I might have been persuaded to allow such a thing.
Just so I don't
this
get
guy's
crushed.
going
Is all
away.
I'm
Yeah,
really
well, yeah, you
looking
won't be
for.
crushed
Okay,
at least.
good.
We
You
might
can
be able
move
to
your
get him
head
to the other door.
Stop the
Yeah, there's
door
another door we can
slamming
get him
shut
to.
on your head. Yeah. That's what he's gonna do. Loholt or Adira. You can
15 and
roll up
15?
or yeah.
Adira
Adira has higher dexterity.
Why don't you go first?
I think it's better for me to go first anyway.
Yes,
So
Okay.
because you're going to go again.
before before I do
Nice.
anything, because I will forget otherwise, as my bonus action, I am going to release a charge and target these folks with invigorating aura. So you see, I'm laying on the ground, and you see out of my sword this burst of iosence into the air, and you suddenly feel quickened. So you all get the
Quickened.
You are all going to get the
Holy
benefit. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Benefit
And,
of which?
So quickened is. I'll read that condition for you. It's a half. It's like a half haste.
If you want, I have it right here
Oh yes, please
ahead.
read it.
on this handy dandy DM screen.
Ah, there we go.
Quickened. A creature that takes the attack action can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action, or you may use the dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action as a bonus action. And that'll last for the round.
And that is me too.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So I get another, just to be clear, I get another attack if I want to.
If you use the attack action.
If I use the attack action, which I am about to do.
Right.
Do you want to stand
So
up?
I am going to stand up as my movement and hit the bastard behind. No, the one that was behind me.
Yeah, this
that
guy.
hit
This
me
guy would
already.
actually be here.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Perfect.
And I will run him through, hopefully, with my sword.
Sword.
Do it.
Sword. Here we go. That will be a 22 to hit, I hope.
Yes.
Well, all right. And then I'm also going to use that plus D8. Boop, 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 boop. That's not right.
Well, you need more d8s.
Where happened to my other one?
Yeah, here's another
Where'd
d8.
it go? Okay, thank you. What is wrong with me? That will be 11 points, and he becomes withered? Question mark?
Yes.
Well, all right, and I get a charge back, and
Additional attack now.
I will use that quickened additional attack.
Yes, you have a total of 3 attacks at this point.
I realize that now. Oh no, 12.
That will not hit.
And then I will use my actual second attack.
Bring its arm up and kind of
Oh
deflect it with
my
the Rennick.
13.
Goodness, 13.
Bring its other arm up and deflect it with its other Rennick claw.
I hate to see
Well-
you. I hate to see you having my die roll.
I got one
Yeah,
in.
it's just a 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I got one in. So there we go. And scene.
Okay. So then Loho will turn and see these things coming in and slide, trying to bail down. He's like, no. He'll just take Amberfang and just slide it along the pavement. And as he does, you can feel the whole ground just molasses-like as the cog of time blasts out, and it will channel divinity and try and attempt torpidity. The 3 of them.
Is that a charisma save?
As my actions. Charisma save for each of them, please.
Oh, they're great at those.
And if they fail,
1 succeeded.
1 succeeded. So torpidity. Use my channel divinity as an action, and I channel the veil to alter my opponent's perceptions of time. All the creatures that I choose within 50 feet of me that I can see, I can no longer see the
Correct.
Scion. Damn it. They failed their saving throws. If they pass, nothing. If they fail, they are delayed for 5 rounds. So delayed is the opposite of quickened. So they can only they're reducing their attack by 1. So they're not going to be able to double attack you now.
Can they take reactions?
It says here, we can read the delayed condition.
Delayed creature has their speed reduced by 10 feet. On its turn, a delayed creature can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. That's very good, actually.
Yeah.
A creature that would be able to make multiple attacks as part of the attack action makes 1 less attack during its turn.
But they can still use reactions.
They can still use reactions.
Okay. So the clock is on for 5. That was my action. As a bonus action, under my arm, I will twist time again, and I will use my last Bardic Inspiration to warp the time field and bring Adira down on the initiative track by 3, which means that when I'm done my turn, she'll have a chance to go again, but now she's permanently in that area of the initiative track.
Fine.
So you get a second chance now, because I figured we want to get off before
Well,
they
you
do.
say that is what is Merrick's dexterity?
Merrick's dexterity is 12.
Okay, then yes, Adira would probably go ahead of you.
And I will then move here and attempt to goad them, like yell at them to try and so that Melf has a chance to get up.
Okay.
And that's I'm done.
Would you like to make an intimidation on that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, come on, like just fight me, and like try to
seem quite mindless.
Yeah,
so
like I'm gonna yell. I want to yell like a ferocious animal, ferally to try and get them to swing at me.
You got to make sure to do it. So like, want to fight?
Yeah, you'll be like, you cannot fight me. I will kick your ass.
That should
Okay.
work. Works every time.
Intimidation.
Yes.
Thanks. There we go. 17 plus my intimidation of 9, so that's a high 20s there.
Okay, so if they succeed
26.
if they fail their berserker check on their turn, they will go for you.
Good. Come. I'm done. Adira, you
All
get
right,
to go again?
Adira, you're up again.
Oh, hey. Since this other one's standing right in front of me, I'm going to immediately try to hit the other one. Oh, look at that. 23.
Yes.
All right. Oh, it was here the whole time. I just couldn't see it. Oh,
Nice.
my damage dice are always terrible. That will be 9 points, but he will be withered? Question mark.
Make another attack.
Is it the same one?
I
or the
will
other
not.
one?
This one will not be withered.
Well, shoot. But I will now make another attack. Now, do I get my same second bonus attack from my quickened?
Because the new round.
Because it's a whole new thing.
Doesn't it last until the end of that creature's turn or end of your turn or something?
Technically, I just wrecked the whole quicken for
Did
everybody
you?
else.
Kind of,
Does
yeah.
it?
Yes, it
Does
did.
it?
I believe it says end of your
I don't
next
have the
turn.
definition of quickened
yes,
in my
it's the end
description.
of
Oh, no,
your
it's your
next turn.
feature.
Yeah,
It's
nice
your feature.
going.
Sorry, we just found. Well, hey, we
Go
found
hold.
our own. We found our own.
Until the end of my next turn.
Which is now. So you
Sorry.
have it. So you have it.
Guess what?
So
You have
you
it
my
for-
turn. No, hold on.
As
As
I
a
say,
bonus action, I'm
Yes,
going to release
you
another.
have it for this turn.
I'm going to do it again. Well, hold on. Let's just see for a second. I have it right now, so I'm using it.
Yes.
So here I make my other attack, and that will be a 24.
Game
to hit.
designers, this is good.
It's a hit.
24 to hit.
Let's game the system.
Oh, this time I do somewhat decent damage. 17 points.
And this is the second one that you hit.
This is my second attack. I'm hitting that same one that didn't get withered.
Got it. 17, you said.
Yes.
Okay.
17 points. Okay. And then, does he wither? Question mark.
He does not. They seem quite hardy figures.
My actual second attack.
Ooh, yeah, you hit.
26.
Yeah.
Flailing away. Ooh.
Ooh, 20 more I'm sorry, 19 more points of damage.
Nice.
Adira on fire.
Withered. I want to wither him before he dies.
That time he's withered.
Well, all right. I will take that charge, but I'm going to immediately use it and reinvigorate
It's a bonus
everybody.
action.
It's a bonus action.
Yes.
Nice.
Undo Lowhold's plunder.
It's all back.
It's all right. At least I got those extra attacks in
Yeah,
there.
So what you
That was
see
a
is
good
like
one.
I did
you
get
hit
the
this
mana
guy
charge.
and you're pounding on this guy now, right? The middle guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
middle
Nice.
guy.
Okay.
Who
I'm
looks?
now angered 2 guys. It's all right. I'll take.
Yeah, so that one was kind of turning towards Lowhold until it just got absolutely slammed by these swords, and it kind of turns. You see its eyes bloodshot red as it pulsates in its brain. You see these
Lowhold.
veins all along its head as it goes into an absolute berserking rage, just swinging wildly against a random target.
It goes out of turn.
Well, pretty
Out
much
of
got
action.
it up there.
Reaction.
reaction.
Oh man.
Oh, that's right?
That's going to be Elminster.
Oh, wow.
He can hit Elminster?
Yeah,
Psionically.
I can.
Oh.
That's a 14.
What?
14
No
I
hit.
can't do anything
No
about
psionic
psionics, right?
defense.
You have
So
shield?
your
Yeah,
defense is
that's it.
after you get hit. You
Uh,
reprise.
Okay, so 14 damage.
14 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah. Exactly right.
I can do nothing about psionics, right?
Not really, yeah.
nope.
Okay. Yeah. So the flensing claw. So what happens is you kind of see it swing out, and there's this kinetic force sort of passes out. So the good news is you're not hit by the Rennick.
Uh-huh.
You're only hit by the telekinetic force for 11 force.
Thank you.
But you are not withered or having to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay. Now that Adira is done, Merrick's.
Oh, hey. First of all, I don't know how it's going to work on these guys because they've got the Rennick sort of embedded in them and such. But I'm going to toss a fireball way back here to
Okay.
all them. So nice little simple warm up the room. Hate to not use the extra attack action, but why not? Whoops. Why attack when you can just blow things up?
There's a 16.
A lot of ones though. 16 is not going to
How about a
defend. 20 will.
So 1 succeeds.
Okay, and so it's only 24 points of damage, and that's 12 to the guy who saved. But
Hey, man,
spread
that's
it
going to
out.
add up. We want
Well,
that.
we'll see. I mean, see what happens.
Do you want to move anywhere? Or?
Oh, I'm gonna.
The
I mean,
fireball
just starting
whisks past them and explodes back in the alcove, and as the fire washes over them, you see one of them kind of covered in green energy and just kind of their body kind of starts to explode outwards as green metallic flakes spew forth. But it is dead.
Which one
The
of
other
them?
two, that would be the one that was myrtleized by Adira.
All right.
But the other two continue to stand, although all of that pent-up energy that is coursing through their bodies surges outwards as green energy. That was cast at 3rd level.
That is correct.
Okay. I need a Constitution save from everybody. 3 consecutive Constitution saves.
3. All right.
Jeez. All
One
right.
for each of them.
Ouch. Okay.
Ouch, 13.
Oh.
You're looking for 15. That's the number. you're
I
trying-
got
good.
13. I got 2 passes and 1 fail.
I got
Thank you,
2
Lowhall.
passes and 1 fail
I
as well.
passed even with a 4. I still made a 15.
My lowest was
Hey.
a 18.
Okay.
Thanks to Lowhole.
For each Constitution
Oh, wait,
save.
so I get the +5 still.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, then I save on all of them.
So I'll be the only one to fail, thanks.
Sorry.
For each Constitution save that you fail,
My aura is helping all you
you will
guys.
take 9 force damage.
Okay, so I failed 9.
For each one that you fail.
Yeah, I failed
For each
one.
one you succeed, you will take 4.
Oh, okay. So I take
Oh,
8
ew.
and 9
As
is
iOS's
17.
energy surges outwards
Still
from their bodies.
This is
Wait,
good.
this is iOS's energy though that's coming out?
Yes.
Can you do it?
Interesting.
It is then
well,
dispersed into Veil.
can I capture it?
So these guys are actually strengthening the veil as they are dispersing. It's almost like oh,
Not in this Let me think about that.
so why are you thinking about
Not
that?
in this
I'll
instance.
take the damage
In
right
this
now,
case,
let's
it's
go.
too chaotic. It's too unexpected, and it's too.
Sure. I
Are
may
their
not
are
have
their
failed.
bodies behaving like Black Panther's suit, where it's just collect? The more you hit them with mana, they build up, and then burst.
It seems like they have no real control over the Rennick, and
It
it
just
was
goes
sort
off.
of, it was a volatile reaction.
oh
right.
wow.
Still my turn. I'm whatever speedy uppy. So as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage, and as my move,
Nice.
I'm gonna go 1, 2. There's a cage here. 3, 4.
So those
5,
cages
6.
are lined with Rennick, and they also appear to be connected to the side of those alcoves,
Right.
where you can sort of see a metallic door that could close, similar to the one that the Psionis is through.
Yeah, so I'm going around the cage. As I said, I know there is a cage right here, and yeah, I'm just like, let's head over to this door.
Okay. So then that takes us back to Elminster.
Because I like doors. I mean, I'm sorry to take your thing.
Oh,
You know
no,
what
it's
I mean?
okay.
But
I'm just seeing.
I like the floor.
What I
This
could do.
this combat. I've been there for most of the
I
time.
mean,
yeah.
yeah,
Take a little nap.
yeah.
So the one in front of Adira is withered, And
yes,
the one
other one
over
is
top of
not,
Melf
but
is
it's
not.
taking some fire damage.
It's taking some fire damage. Okay. Hopefully you can finish that guy off.
Okay,
Hope so.
I'm just gonna psionically shove this guy
As far
Hard
back
to far.
into there as you can?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll make a strength. And fail miserably.
How far does
11.
he go? 11?
He'll get flung back 10 feet.
Right to the wall there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Even back further. One back.
Do one more.
Right.
Yeah, one more.
One more back.
Right into
there.
the alcove.
Bang.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Do you have like a snappy one-liner? You know. No.
Get out of my
Chuck
face.
to the hand.
Yeah.
Volo's latest erotic chapbook was The Duchess Spanks Back. And this is a back, but other than that, no.
No.
So it flings back into the alcove where their psionic barrier used to be and is no longer. You do see that there does appear to be a coil of Rennick steel that is connected to what appears to be a sliding door that could close on that alcove if significant energy was given, likely from the control room where the psionicist is.
Or the mage hand that's still,
Or you could attempt to yank it through sheer force.
Yes.
If you would like to try that.
Yeah,
okay.
let's do that.
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh, I get funsies on this. 22.
Okay, so that door, there's lots of creaking and groaning and snapping and sounds of metal being forced as the door slams shut on the alcove.
Nice.
And you can hear the pounding on the other side.
Right.
Well done.
Melf.
I will stand up.
Dun, dun.
Kick his ass.
Dun 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 dun. Playing Conan music. Dun 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 dun
Let's see if
dun
I can hit
dun
this thing.
dun dun.
Okay.
3 attacks, right?
All right, so that's a 16,
That's a hit.
12,
Mm-hmm.
and a 15.
2 hits.
Okay. Wow. Still haven't rolled over a 10 in quite some time.
They're not
Been
particularly
sucking it all up.
dexterous.
I gotta say.
Yeah, that's well. Good for you, though. I mean, I'm here to support the team.
I appreciate it.
All right. 26.
26 total. And this one's not
He's pretty
that
fresh, right?
injured. Yeah, 26. He begins to
We can take him
he
out.
begins to sort of go into a berserker rage, swinging wildly at whatever happens to be in
Shield.
his way. Okay, good, because I'm pretty sure it's coming for you.
He's not coming after me?
I rolled and it decided to
Okay.
go after that. It's going full berserk. Intimidation means nothing at this point.
Sure.
It is wildly
Sure.
full of rage. It's a 21, which I believe misses with your shield spell on, so
Yep.
up against it.
It only gets the 1 attack.
It,
No, it
well,
wasn't his
it was
attack,
a
it was a
reaction.
reaction.
So.
Oh, right. Oh, I see.
It is so. Those of you, I guess we'll say Merrick's, as you are making your way towards the door, you start to you hear kind of through the wall, sort of muffled discussion, and you see that this whole room is illuminated by the green lights of the glass that come out of the ceiling, and you notice that little green electrical energy is now surging from one light to the other light, and then arcs outward directly towards you.
All right.
Oh my god. Is it layer action?
Is it a attack roll?
It is
Then disadvantage.
indeed 19.
Nope. 23.
Green lightning arcs directly towards you, and you kind of move to the side as it.
I mean, I'm just saying, I got
dissipates out.
armor. Bzzz, yeah.
Just absorb it like Yoda.
And the other light does the same thing, again with disadvantage, and once again will miss because of it.
Science.
Science.
Brought to you by Canada.
Creature that has been ensconced within the alcove continues to bang upon the door, but as the mechanism has been utterly ravaged by psionics, that door is going nowhere.
Essentially out.
It is essentially out. The other one will swing only twice instead of its 3 times.
Utter Ravager.
Is it coming after me at this point?
It's going to fail its berserk check so it has no control over what it's doing. So yes, it will just come straight for you because you've annoyed it.
Good. Got your back.
Nat 1. And then
Oh, so he stabs himself.
I have plot armor. Just kidding. We all have plot armor here. Let's face it.
a 13 to hit.
I just have armor.
You're off by
I mean,
a
I'm
bit.
just saying. Cut to the point.
So swings twice, and your armor just and your shield
Clink.
keeps it off. The Scion does something, and then Loholtz.
I will just move to the side a little bit. I still got the quicken thing going, and I will descend upon with 3 attacks. Oh, I've got the Gygaxian curse tonight. No, 1 is an 18 plus, so that will hit.
Hit.
9 and 9 is 18, and then 3 and 9 is 12, so that will be a miss. So I hit
so 2
twice. Great weapon fighting with my sword. A couple of d12s here. 5 and 5 is 10. 10 plus 10 is 20. And for the brevity, I will drop a smite.
This is a humanoid, so no extra bonuses there.
This is the first level smite. So another 7. So 7 radiant and 20 amber fang.
It explodes in white holy amber fire as it is slain and smoked
Put
upon
my
your
dice
blade.
down.
I just look over at Melf. We did it!
Now there is
Stab me.
still, so that being slain then, Adira, what is your first thing that you would do as soon as seeing that happen?
As he's going down, I would try to put my blade into him anyway.
Okay.
Because why not? We're out of combat, and I want to do it.
Are we out of combat?
Well, if I finish my turn, I am going to just go 5, 10.
I will put my blade into
Remember,
him.
there's a
Oh, yeah.
cage right here.
I'll come right behind you then. So we're gonna make our way over like the Scion, I'll say.
You
What
are
happens?
you are able to snag one last remnant of iOS from its body.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's right. Here, you know what we'll do? These cool things that come apart. Look at that.
Oh, hey, there we
That's
go.
technically where the cage
There you
is.
go.
So that's the cool looking
Perfect.
cage, everyone, and that is
Yep.
it comes right off, so you can actually put people inside, which is cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, I like that.
And then would you like
Cool
to move
feature.
at all?
Yes, I will follow the rest
So
of the crowd.
you and Loholt now, as you've kind of turned over towards Merrick, you can see the Rennick lights, the green lights kind of arcing with this sort of green electrical energy just
Oh.
zapping out towards Merrick as he moves out of the way.
Be careful where you step.
Merrick?
thing.
Elminster.
See if you can shut that off, Artificer.
The wall? Pass wall, disintegrate?
I
Something
don't know
like
if you
that?
should touch the door.
I mean, there's also a thing we call doors. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Be careful with the door because there's, there's Rennick.
Yeah. No, I get that.
It sounds increasingly attractive, but
Something.
but
I'm
I don't
going
want
to
to rob.
examine
our
this
canister.
door. Yeah. I've got investigation and I've got thieves' tools, so I'm expecting traps.
I'm
your
just waiting
gloves
for
on.
the Cyanus
Yep.
to blast us
Oh,
through the
armor.
wall
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
That's what I'm afraid
Yeah, yeah.
of.
Should I give you an investigation check? What
Sure.
do you want here?
Oh yeah, this is definitely the final point of pain.
Okay. Oh well, I'm gonna be lucky. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna be lucky. So that then is a 15.
15. You're pretty sure you know how to open this door. It does appear to not have a switch on this side. But in the past, you've seen like sort of Rennick charges being put into a door to open it without having to utilize the mechanisms. But you also think you might be able to sort of trick the wiring into kind of like thinking it's been given energy, like to release the mechanisms and then
Would
slide
that
the
be
door
like a
open.
thieves' tools or like an
Yes.
arcana?
That'd be
Okay.
a thieves' tools.
Um,
I would say what you're basically doing is you're taking a little bit of cantrip level mana,
Yep.
giving it into the Rennick to give it just a little bit of energy to open up.
No, that makes sense. And
But you have to
and-
loosen it up a little bit with the thieves' tools as well to kind of get that in there. And
And for the record, I have a bonus with thieves' tools. I'm not using guidance,
Right.
Since I don't
Yes.
have time. But I could see that it would look like I was. I do have advantage on tool checks, so that will be a 15, a 30.
Yeah, well, that door is nothing compared to the might of Merrick's genius. And as you open the door, you realize there is a psionic black hole singularity on the other side.
Not the trap, it's the thing on the other
I will need
side.
you to make a
Just
strength
take this thing
save,
out.
please.
That I'm not so good at. All right.
The door there. You know what we'll do? The cool thing about this thing, we can take it out. We can put it right here.
Nice.
Snap it right in.
Maybe. It
No, we
depends how
can't. I think that
depends how
would-
It
it's
depends on
stuffed
how you put the.
Yeah.
put the-
Okay.
All right. I have a flash of genius, which is try and stay away from the black hole. Just saying. I mean, like,
Whoa.
right, it's genius.
No, I mean, that's-
I know.
that's
You
brilliant.
see a black hole.
There's a black hole like right
stay
here.
back.
Yeah.
And so
cool.
that
This
is
cool
like
die.
Stay away.
19.
Looks like a black hole.
19. Yeah, you immediately whip back around and you feel this pull, but the wall is now between you and the singularity, so you're able to at least resist that.
Go!
Would you like to do anything about that, Elminster? Anything you would like to do?
There's a black hole.
Yeah, I was
Apparently.
thinking of disintegrating the wall that Melf suggested to me, and
Yeah, that'll get us to the backside. That's perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
The question, where?
Right, not to metagame, but right here.
Well, no,
Where the cage is.
Yeah,
here.
the cage is in the way.
Cage is in the
Yeah.
way.
Maybe this spot.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do
Okay.
That could not see the wall. I am sure.
Green energy just on the wall vanishes as the psionicist kind of turns like, the hell?
Is he here?
Yeah, he's looking through the door as he was like manifesting the
So
singularity.
I use my mage hand and just
That is
push his
beautiful.
head against the door. Bam! Bam!
Puny scion.
Melf, you now have a nice, clean, straight way.
Do I get 3 attacks, or is you in the end?
That is worn off.
That's worn
That is
off, but you
different.
still get your 2?
I do get my 2. Okay. I will.
And he is still badly hurt from that last time you hit him with the
Good.
booming blade.
All right. Yeah. That sounds great. So I will go ahead and.
There is still the refraction around him, so it still
Screw
might
him
be a
like a
little tricky to
stuck
hit him.
pig.
Okay.
You can do it. I have every faith in you.
Okay. Well, I'm just thinking I may as well do booming blade again. That makes sense.
Sure.
It's because just if he tries to run away, then he'll take some additional damage. So here we go. All right. That's a 27.
Nice.
That's gonna hit.
And then the second attack would be a 29. So.
Okay.
Woohoo!
So both are gonna hit. Let's see
Coming
if
up,
you've got his
Millhouse.
refraction.
All right.
All right. So the first shot, you stab into the dust, and there's this sort of, you see him, and your spear goes right through as it fades away, revealing the real one. And then your second strike gets in and does indeed get him.
Okay.
So your second attack is what actually hits him for the damage.
Okay. So the booming blade would have been on the first one, so it's a
right.
no-go. Got
So
it.
you've dispersed.
Got it.
The booming energy has dispersed the light refraction that is being
Takes
caused.
14 points of damage.
Jeez. Okay. It does appear he's wearing a breastplate beneath the long white coat, which is helping somewhat, but of course the spear is very good at getting around all the breastplates quite nicely. Anything
John, I think for
else?
that, I don't want to step on your toes.
No, that's
Oh, well.
Spears getting around the breastplates.
that's it.
Keep
That's it.
those tips up.
Okay. The green lightning continues to arc between the two lights as they come out directly towards the nearest target to them, which is still Merrick's. So still with disadvantage. It's a 20.
Nope.
And a natural 1.
That
So-
definitely hits. Natural 1.
Luckily, I prepared specifically for psionic
Lightning arc
lightning
energies,
arcs.
yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's something I designed my armor for. I mean,
You're
that's
so
kind
smart.
of
You thought
basic.
about this.
Yeah, exactly.
This concept.
Well, I mean, I know it's coming to
So,
Embrourie. Of course,
seeing
it
that
was gonna
Melf
be
has now
psionic lightning.
approached him, the psionicist kind of turns around to you, and you see sort of this weird light bending effect in his hands as he grips something that doesn't seem to actually exist and goes to stab you with it.
Okay.
He has disadvantage though because of your cloak.
He does have disadvantage.
Yes, he does.
So that's good.
Oh, geez, that could have been a very nice roll. It's a 16
Nope.
and a 14.
Nope.
So the cloak just catches up in these invisible blades of psionic energy that he's throwing away at you. Seeing that is the case, and he's already done this. You will see that kind of not back away necessarily, but there will be sort of a kind of a shimmeringness almost between you and him, which will then take us to Loholtz.
Force wall or whatever. Yeah, wall of force.
And I hear so
you can see what's happening.
The wall.
Yeah. You can also see Merrick's is currently dancing with green lightning up ahead.
Is this force still here? Like,
oh yeah, you can see little bits of dust and gravel kind of being pulled out of the room towards the singularity.
Okay. Will we come over there and help you? Take him down?
Aren't you so glad we came in here to rescue
Or do you want to
people?
take him down?
Yeah. You can. What do you have? If they help, it's a team sport.
15,
I had a feeling when you smiled when he said it. I was like, oh God.
And then 25.
Never know.
Right up beside
No,
him.
it's true.
And I'm just going to attempt to make a couple of solid swings on him.
It's good that we slew those brogers anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
First attack is 26.
All right. His attention currently on Melf. When you come up to the side, the shimmering kind of barrier, he doesn't get it over in time to block your blow.
Okay. Then he will take, wonderful, 16 Amber Fang from the sword, 16 damage. And then the second attack, I'm almost out of spell slot, so I want to save some smiting for 66. Yeah, you think so? Or
yes.
Should I just end? Okay. The next attack is a 21.
Once again, he is unable to get the psionic shield.
Plus 15 more damage into him.
Can't be looking very...
All right.
I'm rolling hot on a d12 right now.
Your blade pierces just around as he's throwing his psionic barrier and cuts through. His blood pours out from beneath his white
push him into this brazier here.
As you shove him back into the brazier and the fire takes up, and he is silent.
Yeah, these braziers are really cool.
Yeah, they're good.
Did he have a numbered sash?
He did not.
When he goes unconscious, does the singularity go away?
He's not unconscious. He's dead.
Oh, okay.
But yes, the singularity fades. You can still hear the pounding against the door that Elminster has forced closed.
Well fought, Melf. Do all warriors in Greyhawk fight like this?
Many, but no, I'm amongst a few.
So as Merrick's, as you move into the next room, trying to escaping this green lightning, the green lightning you see, I guess Adira, you're the only one left in that room, and Elminster's there too, I suppose.
Yeah,
so you both see the green lightning arc along the lights all the way down, and then into your sword. Can I please, Adira, have you make a Constitution saving throw?
We have to get out of this room.
Yes, we do.
Ooh,
That
I'm
would
not.
be
I'm not
terrible.
near you.
I know. It wouldn't even matter. That would be a 4.
Elminster, you see the green lightning go into Adira's sword, and then she sort of jerks, and then turns towards you with her sword raised up, and begins to make her way towards you, and we're going to end the session there.
What?
Dun 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 dun.
Oh no.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Red rum,
Kill,
red
kill,
rum,
kill,
red
kill,
rum.
Kill. I mean, it's almost the same.
Yeah.
As
Oh,
even got 2
no.
consonants.
No,
in
no,
there.
no.
Oh, no,
I
you guys
prefer
are-
kiss,
you guys are-
kiss,
Okay.
kiss.
Kiss. I would like to see that too.
Yeah.